So today I'm doing some sightseeing. My first destination is the last camp of High Jolly. I'll just read what it says about him. The pyramid of native stone marks the resting place of High Jolly, a Greek born in Syria, also known as Philip Tadro and Hajid Ali. High Jolly was hired in 1857 as a camel herder in the U.S. Army's short-lived historic Camel Corps by Lieutenant Edward F. Beale in his expedition to chart a wagon road across New Mexico and Arizona, ending at the Colorado River. In 1861, the Civil War commenced, ending the day of the Camel Corps. High Jolly returned to Quartzsite, trying his hand at mining, packing, scouting, delivering the jackass mail, and selling water to travelers. The Quartzsite Cemetery is named in High Jolly's honor. Okay, so here we have the memorial that was set up for High Jolly. The last camp. I wonder what it looked like back then with he and his camels. Born somewhere in Syria about 1828, died at Quartzsite December 16th, 1902. Wow, that was a really long time ago. Camel driver, packer, scout, over 30 years of faithful aid to the U.S. government. Oh, what a testament. And look at these rocks. They are absolutely beautiful. I'm guessing these are native rocks. Quartzsite is known for its rock collectors, and there are a ton of people selling rocks out here. Although I was told a lot of the rocks that are sold maybe didn't come from here, came from Arkansas or New Mexico or various places. So, this is the first part of my, oh, look at here. Somebody left some money. A dime there and a dime here. Oh, look at, there's a dime and a quarter. Cool. Maybe it's like throwing your money into a fountain. Oh, here's a double decker. Very neat. Okay, I'm not sure where we're going next, but we'll figure it out. Here's another grave at the High Jolly Park. It was dug in 1883 for a gentleman named C.S. Jose Maria. Let's just get an example of this next one too. This was 1918 for John J. Cummings Jr. And as you can see, there are tons of memorials out here. In fact, this would be a good place to get your walking exercise in, which is probably what I'm going to do next. From a distance, as you're walking up to this grave, it looks like there's flowing water, but it's just tinsel. So, very neat. And look at the glass beads that they've put in the grave. Beautiful. Someone made that authentic piece of art. And this grave belongs to Rex Byrd, U.S. Army, World War II. He was awarded the Purple Heart, and his wife, Ella Mae Byrd. Lovely, just lovely. Just look at this display of rocks. It's amazing. There's a turquoise color and black rock. There's white rock. There's pink, green, and black rock. Oh, it's just beautiful. I think it certainly sends a better message than just a tombstone. Here they've commemorated Pop Donald Peake's life with a rabbit, flowers, a coffee mug, a commode, an angel, cactus, a cross, geese, I think, and a pheasant. And then there's the home, the cross, potted plants, a little tiny white picket fence there, along with a white heart. Very special. Apparently, Evelyn Early liked her Corona beer, as that's left as part of her memorial, along with the lovely stones. So I'll just share with you, folks, that one of my favorite places to walk is a graveyard. You get such serenity. I look at the graves and I try to imagine who they were, and I try to imagine them in heaven. And you know, when they say you should be in the moment, I can do that in a graveyard. I really can do that. I can really get centered. So try it sometime. I've actually even nomad camped in a graveyard before because well, there's always a caretaker shed or something that you can get out of sight by. Just another little tidbit. Well, as far as quartzite goes, this certainly can be considered off the beaten path, because everywhere up there and the whole length of this town and out south of town, vendors have descended upon quartzite. So this is off the beaten path. Most people are shopping flea market finds or satellite dishes for their campers and all sorts of things that you could ever need. But today we are sightseeing original history of quartzite. I hope you enjoy it. Here is the last grave on our tour. And I have to say, I find these green plants fascinating. They're, oh, this is Joseph Savinsky, died in 1978. They are not prickly or sticky. I mean, you wouldn't want to necessarily rub it up against your face, but they certainly are beautiful for a desert atmosphere.